Good morning, traders. So how do we trade the Aussie today? So let's just have a quick look at the weekly. So the weekly does have another green bar, and it came back to test the 50% of the previous week, which is always a good sign. So often when you have that and you're moving up in a direction, it's an indication of a fairly strong trend. So this is only the beginning. This is the first green candle we've got on the previous week. So we are below the 20 moving average. We are below the alligator. So the trend is still down on the weekly. But the question is, are we going to get another green candle this week to try and break through this level here? Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking for, but we could actually for the whole week just run up to this area and test it. Or alternatively, this could just be another retest of the break of the alligator and a move to the downside. So very much a lot of indecision on the weekly, and the daily is actually no different. Okay, so I just want to add this level on the daily before we drill down. So you can see the 200 moving averages here. You've got all these tails on the left here in this area. So this is quite a big level. So on the daily, you can see we do have a breakthrough of the 20 moving average. We also have a breakthrough of the alligator. But the crucial aspect here is the 20, which is this black line here, has not crossed over the 200 on the daily yet. Okay, and for as long as the 20 is below the 200, you are pretty much in a downward move. Okay, so let's just get down to the strategies that we can play today. So the first one is pretty much the closing range breakout strategy. So let's just have a look at how Friday's played out. So you can see how Friday we had a breakthrough of the range early on. We then pulled back to close the daily gap, but also came back to try and test the 50% of the range. So you can see there's the 50% of the range. Height of the range is the last hour of trading on the previous day. So this is Thursday's data. Okay, once we tested the 50, that was your entry point, and you were looking for the breakout target, which is the height of the range, and then you had a stretch target of 161% Fibonacci extension of the range. And you can see how that played out beautifully before we sold off. Okay, so today, same scenario. You're looking for the last half hour of trading, and you're looking for you can use a 5 minute. I just like to use a 6 minute close, and I actually use a 12-minute close a lot of the time as well. It just gives me a little bit more confidence. Okay, so what you're looking for is for an upside trade on this, you're looking for a break above. We'll have to put lines in. This is going to be that level there. So you can look for a break above 51,250, or alternatively, you're looking for a break below 51,090. Now, I believe that we're going to have a gap down based on what happened on the markets on Friday and what we can see now, 10 cents, 2.5% down. So I suspect we're going to have a breakdown. Okay, so that's the open range breakout strategy. Then obviously the first target will be the height of the range. So your first target to the downside is going to be 59.40, and then your second target would be around 58.40. Okay, so those are your two downside targets based on the open range strategy. Sorry, the closing range strategy. And if we do get a break to the upside by some miracle, then you are looking at 51400, and then the second target will be around 51500. Okay, so that's the closing range breakout strategy, which is probably the most safest. However, for me, just looking at the Bill Williams, so we have had a rally that has pretty much lasted 2 days. So we've had a 2-day rally. We are now consolidating. Okay, so we spiked up, we've come back, and we've now formed a range. Okay, so the range is basically that level there. So I'm going to use this breakout tail here as my level, and then my second level is down at this level. So this is the previous swing high. Okay, so from a Bill Williams price action strategy, at this stage, the alligator is sleeping. We are pointing slightly to the upside, but obviously I want to see the first 15 minutes at least of the open to see what's where the alligator goes from there. So we do have the 20 moving average pointing to the downside as well. So for me at this stage, the 12 minute is looking like a consolidation, and it can go either way. Okay, so again, pretty much the same as the closing breakout strategy. I'll be looking for a break of 51,240 or alternatively 51,090. Okay. Now, what I suspect is going to happen is we're going to gap down. We will either find some support at 51,090, and alternatively we'll find something at 51,030. Okay, before a short bounce to the upside and then a continuation to the downside. If we do gap down, I just want to see how far that is. Okay, that is also possible. So if we do gap down below this, let's just tidy it up to the swing low over here. Okay, so 51,020. So if we do gap down below 51,020, what you can expect is us to run down a bit, move up, come and test the 51,020 area, and then continue moving to the downside. Okay, and then so that's the zone that I'm looking at the moment, and basically what you can expect is, well, I would say that 1 hour fractional there. So you can expect us to pull back to the 20 moving average, or alternatively to the teeth on the 1 hour. Okay, so, and another way of working this out is to say the measured move to the downside is as follows. Okay, look how nicely that plays out with that move. So measured move, that was my first move to the downside. I had a pullback, and now my second move is looking to come and test this breakout level. Okay, and okay, you're not going to catch it from up there. You're probably only going to catch it from somewhere down here. So that's not much. It's only a 100-point move. But I do suspect this area will be very interesting to watch, to see whether we break up and continue on our journey to the upside, or if we break through this and continue to our journey to the downside. Okay, so that's pretty much the way I see things today. Is I suspect we are going to have a gap down, a little bit of a pullback. There was one other thing that we needed to look at, and that was this wedge breakout. So that was the bottom, and that was the top. So we did break through this, so you are expecting us to at least hit this level. Okay, so 51, you can actually round it off to 51,000. That is the line in the sand. If we can't find support there, we're going to break down and we're going to start looking for the next levels. Okay, so this is the first level, and you can actually just add at 50,890 or 50,900 area. That is pretty much the area we need to watch for some bullish action, to be honest with you. So first the pullback to the downside, and then we're going to see what happens here. And if I look at what the 4 hours is telling us, there should be a little bit of a pullback and then another move to the upside. Okay, so hope that helps, and pick one of the strategies, either the closing range breakout or stick to where price is in relation to the Bill Williams on the 6 minutes or even the 12 minute. You know, we could end up with a turn and it runs like this. For as long as we are below the alligator, the short is on. for as long as we're above the alligator, the long is on. Okay, anyway guys, hope that helps. Enjoy the rest of the day and stay safe. I'll catch up with you later. Goodbye.